was really proud of our guys. It's been a tough week, and we had two hard, intense practices, and I thought the guys just did a great job responding, and they were very aggressive today and played with great effort, and led by our seniors, and it was a great team win. Really proud of them.
I feel like the energy from the start was just way up. Did you kind of feel that? And did you talk about that? Like, we got to come out, even from the start today.
Yeah, the guys are just really disappointed, and the number one thing you can do when things aren't going your way is play harder. Play harder. Try to do more, but play harder, and clear your mind, and just play as hard as you can. Play harder than your opponent. Play harder than the guy you're guarding, or who's guarding you. And let's keep it as simple as that. So, we're not a group where we could just change on the fly things in our system or our X's and O's and so forth. But the one thing we can do is continue to try to play harder than our opponent. And so the effort part was number one, and then the other thing was just letting things that don't go our way, failure in that moment, let it go, adversity, just let it go, and who cares about the noise, and just play basketball. And I thought our guys did a great job of that.
He said there was a clearing of the air session after Richmond, and he said, sometimes it got harsh, but it was good. When you played, is that something that you encourage? Is that something you just back off from?
No, because the best teaching you can get, the best honesty you can get are the guys that are sweating with you. I mean, relationships with coaches, then that honesty is great. But when that guy who's on the line with you running sprints in the summer when nobody's watching, or in the weight room, or that guy that's on the back of the bus with you, or that guy that's on the court with you when your fans are booing you, that's real. That's a real relationship. That is when someone calls you out or gives you honest talk, as we call it, real talk. If you're a really competitor and you're about your team, you take that to heart. And our guys did it. And then after the game the other day, they sat in their apartments for a long time, and they all got it out on the table. And I think that's refreshing. Most teams don't do that. They just can continue to blame and point fingers. And I was really proud of our guys. It was real talk, and it carried over.
Coach, did you feel like you had to make any adjustments defensively toward this thing? Because when you guys came out to start this game, it just seemed like everything seemed tighter.
Well, we adjusted our defense a little bit, even though we gave up a bunch of threes early, which has been a crutch of ours for a while. But I thought we were after the ball more. We got some more deflections. We got after it. Our effort on the ball in the full court and in half court, we denied a little bit more, which we weren't doing. I thought of guys that was on the front of their mind. And then I thought we just did a really good job on the rebounds, limited to the one and done. They didn't have a lot of second shots, which I think is huge for us down the stretch.
Coach, this team, I believe, is number one in offensive rebounds in the A10 in conference. Our rebounding 12-6, 34-22. How big was that for you guys, our rebounding, especially over the last couple of games, the struggles you've had rebounding the ball?
Yeah, well, if we play harder, we're going to rebound harder, and we're going to rebound more. And if you aren't right in between the years, you don't go after the ball as quickly. Today we were right, and we talked about one way you can get yourself going in the game is go after loose balls, go after rebounds as best you can. And most of the time Juan's or Till gets them all, but then other guys want to get them, but Till gets them all. I thought today other guys were going to get them. Our guards did a good job of pulling some of them out of there. So it was a good team rebounding game.
So basically, guys just not standing around waiting for Justin to just get the rebound. Everybody wanted
to crash the board. Honestly, and I've been coaching long enough, this happens. When you're not right, you don't have a clear mind, you're slower reacting. You're not going after it. You're not on your toes. You're not looking to do the next thing, and that's how you lose rebounds. That's how you don't get to loose balls. And I think that was huge.
So with all that being said, basically your rival coming in here celebrating, and then having that quick first half, is it a blessing in disguise? These things have happened because basically they have to open, like you said, open their eyes up that they're going to have to wake up, or they're going to miss this tournament.
Well, if you don't play harder, you don't give yourself a chance. Number one, and then the second thing is get out of your own way. That's what we talk about. Get out of your own way. We were capable all year long of, we've had moments where we played high-level basketball against really good teams, and we showed in the last week that some things didn't go our way, and it snowballed, and we didn't react to it well. And we went back to the basics. The basics of play harder, do more, no blame game, clear your mind, and fight like crazy. And I thought we did that today. It doesn't mean now the formula, it's good, because this could happen again. But what we're going to do is make sure we work really hard that it doesn't and continue to get better.
Hey, Coach, I noticed that Sean replaced Malik in the lineup today. What was the thinking behind that move?
Well, we wanted to play Malik more at the point with Johnny, give Johnny some more rest and get Malik some more minutes and get him to handle the ball a little bit more. So we had him out there. So, it's sort of finicky at times. We'd love to have Malik out there to start the game too, but I think we needed to make sure that when we sub certain guys, there were certain lineups we wanted out there. And to be honest with you, Sean Mobley's been playing very well. He's been playing tough as nails. You guys know this now, but I told him before practice, you're starting his first college game. 20 minutes later, he sprained his ankle and missed the rest of practice. Called him last night, and he was hurting, and he said, Coach, I'm playing. He goes, you told me I'm starting. And I asked him this morning. He was limping in here this morning. I said, how you doing? He goes, I'm good. I'm straight. And he wasn't. But he's a tough dude. I love the kid. He's going to be a heck of a player for us.
So Coach, different guys, different places. How far ahead of the curve, the freshman learning curve, is Sean?
Well, his feel for the game is there's not a lot of freshmen in the country at any level that has that feel for the game. But what Sean has done a great job of since he's been here, he's done an unbelievable job of being coachable and get his body right. He didn't have a college-ready body when he got here. The size he did and the feel for the game, but what he did was he listened, and I said, Sean, the better you take care of your body and the better shape you get, the better you're going to help us succeed, and you're going to have some great games. And you're seeing that, and he really believes that now, and he knows if I take care of my body, he's one of those guys, if he takes a couple days off of taking care of his body, catches up to him. Where Justin Tillman, he's just so natural that he could show up and play 35 minutes, and he runs like a deer. Everyone's different, and Sean realized very quick in his college career that I take care of my body, I stay in great shape, put the right stuff in my body, I eat the right way, get great sleep. He's better and better and better, and he's bought into it, and that's why he's playing very well. So he just has such a great feel of the game. His parents gave us a great kid to coach.
Coach, pregame you were clapping up the bench, and I think you were wrestling with Lou. How important is the energy on the court as well as the energy on the bench? I
think it's huge. Like, look, man, the last 6 days were tough, but most importantly, it was the toughest, not on the fans or the coaches, on the players, and they were really bummed out, and they were feeling like they were letting everybody down, and they're not letting us down. They're trying their hardest. It doesn't always go the way they want or we want. And I told them, like, outside these doors, it doesn't matter. It's what you guys think of each other and yourselves, and that's all that matters. But the only way that you can make it better for each other is by playing harder and putting the team first all the time and fight like crazy. And they did that. And I want them to be really aggressive. I want them to be really confident, but I want them to be loose. Like, this is not life and death. And, I felt so bad for Johnny Williams the other day, but he doesn't want to ruin it for everybody. He's been unbelievable for 4 years. I'm his third coach in 4 years. He's never complained about not playing. He's never complained about his teammates or VCU. And now he feels like he's letting everybody down. No way, we're not doing that. And we're not going to let one of our seniors feel that way. We're going to have fun. And if it goes great, it goes great. If it doesn't, we're going to learn from it. We're going to fight like crazy. But Johnny Williams is not letting us down because he's fighting like crazy. So we're going to have fun while we're doing this, and it's not life and death.
You mentioned you wanted to get Malik more time at the point, and you started him there in the second half. What do you like about what he can do at that spot?
Well, it's just, he's so solid on defense, which helps. But he gets us in our offense. He gets us, we call it play, he gets us into it, he gets us into our motion game, and he's just really strong with the ball. And he'll get more comfortable there. That will help us. And it keeps him out there, and it puts us another three-point shooter out there. He's got to shoot the ball better lately, but he gives us another solid guy with the ball.
And quickly, Chris got a little extra time today. What would you like from what you see from him?
He fought really hard. He had 2 great days of practice, and instead of worrying about what's going on outside the gym doors, just fight like crazy on the court. I told Chris, I told the seniors, I said, you have a couple left, so be ready and fight like crazy to win the next one and win the next one. If we don't, we'll try to fight and win the next one. I said, Chris let it all out. It's the last time he played college basketball. It's a dream of his to be at VCU. Let's enjoy this no matter what happens. And he responded well to that. I was really proud of him.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.